Welcome to the debate. Think about the most confident person in your workplace or social circle. They speak calmly, they naturally dominate meetings.
Right, and everyone just seems to defer to them.
Exactly. Today we're examining a core tension in human behavior. Is this display of confidence, this pursuit of social status, primarily a beneficial evolutionary mechanism for organizing society?
Or is it fundamentally a tool for psychological manipulation? Like a heist happening right in front of us.
Right. Well, I'll be arguing that these traits provide vital social benefits. They are evolutionary shortcuts that safely organize groups and reliably signal capability.
And I will counter that these displays are very often calculated illusions. They are mechanisms for exploitation, used to bypass our critical thinking for personal gain.
So let's start with why we defer to confident people in the first place. It really comes down to a cognitive bandwidth problem. In our evolutionary history, we just didn't have the time to audit every single person's actual competence before deciding who to follow. So evolution gave us a shortcut.
Right, a heuristic.
Exactly. Research from UC Berkeley demonstrates this perfectly. Individuals who speak slowly, maintain a calm nervous system, and project comfort, well, they naturally attain higher status. Our brains automatically code that calm demeanor as proof that this person has the resources and stability to handle a crisis. It streamlines decision-making for the whole group.
I hear that. But that evolutionary shortcut is exactly what gets hacked. When we look at the psychological construct of Machiavellianism, people who treat human interactions entirely like a game of chess, we see them weaponizing that exact calm demeanor.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Think of unearned confidence like a beautiful, sleek user interface on a broken app. We are hardwired to trust the UI.
Right, we see the confident presentation and assume the back-end coding, their actual competence, is just as solid.
Exactly. But a high Machiavellian has simply optimized a front end to steal your data. They exploit psychological principles like likability and authority, not to help the group, but to extract exactly what they want.
I see why you think that, but let me give you a different perspective. Even if the app is slightly broken, doesn't that sleek UI still serve a profound social purpose?
How so?
Let's look at competitive environments. Even unearned confidence or arrogance functions pro-socially because it deters rivals. It's like a peacock's feathers.
Okay, I see where you're going.
Yeah, it resolves competition efficiently without the need for destructive physical conflict. The hierarchy is established safely, the group gets a leader, and order is maintained without chaos.
I'm sorry, but I just don't buy that. Let me tell you why. Look at the collateral damage of that so-called order. You are talking about maintaining peace, but manipulators operate using what psychologists call cold empathy.
Wait, let me stop you there. What exactly is the difference between cold and hot empathy?
It's a crucial distinction. Hot empathy is affective resonance. It is actually caring about someone else's feelings and, feeling distress when they are hurt.
Right.
Cold empathy is purely cognitive. It's the ability to perfectly read and understand how you are feeling, but strictly to figure out which buttons to push to control you. They completely lack the hot empathy to care about the damage they are causing.
So you're saying they have the map of human emotion, but no moral compass to guide how they use it.
Exactly. And the damage they cause isn't just hurt feelings. When manipulators use tactics like the silent treatment or social exclusion to maintain their status, they inflict literal trauma. Neuroimaging shows that when a person experiences social pain, it activates the posterior insular cortex.
Wait, really? Isn't that the exact same brain circuit that processes physical pain?
Precisely. The brain registers them the exact same way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So this pursuit of status isn't just a harmless display of confidence organizing a hierarchy. It is actively, biologically wounding others to secure their own position.
That biological reality of social pain is striking, I admit. But I still maintain we have to look at the broader picture here.
Which is?
Without individuals willing to project certainty, take up space, and organize the hierarchy, group cohesion would just fracture. We need that driving force of confidence to function.
And I must insist that by blindly trusting that force, our social dynamics systematically reward dark triad traits. Narcissism, Machiavellianism, psychopathy.
Yeah. We hand power to the loudest, most confident voice, leaving a trail of exploited peers in their wake.
I think we reach a vital point of convergence right there, though. Human social structures, whether we are talking about mating preferences or corporate promotions, place an absolute, inordinate amount of weight on outward displays of certainty.
We really do. We are deeply hardwired to follow the person who acts like they know the way, completely regardless of what is under the hood. Which leaves us with a critical question for our listeners. The next time someone commands the room and asks you to trust their vision, take a step back and ask yourself,
are you looking at a genuinely competent leader organizing the group, or are you just watching a masterful manipulator setting up the steal?